Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Post Cologne. Today I'm going to give you 7 awesome gym fragrances that I think you should know about. So let's jump into it. All right, so today we are talking gym fragrances. It is a brand new year. This is the time of year, New Year's resolutions. People are reevaluating their fitness goals. Whether you've been on the gain train for a number of years or you're just starting your fitness journey now, which if you are, I applaud you. Like, congratulations, go get it, get after it. Post Cologne believes in you, so hit it. I got some awesome fragrances for you guys. Basic hygiene is important, so wash your body and wear deodorant first and foremost. Fragrances aren't gonna cover up a really stinky armpit, so just a little pro tip for you right there. Regardless, I got some fragrances here that are fresh, energizing, clean, invigorating. They're gonna get you through any kind of workout that you're looking to do, whether that's deadlifting, yoga, hitting Muay Thai. Got you covered here, got 7 fragrances for you, so let's quit screwing around, let's get into it. All right, so first up on the list, we have a fragrance that a lot of people crap on, and they shouldn't. It's AZZARO's Wanted Tonic. Now you can pick this bad boy up for about $26, $30 at various discounters. I'm gonna have links down in the description to this one, as well as all the other fragrances I mentioned in this video, if you decide you wanna check any of them out. I don't know why people crap on this one so much. This is a lovely fragrance and it's perfect for the gym. It's got lime, ginger, and this really nice spicy style of patchouli that goes in there. The lime in this has got a nice zesty, bright nature. It mixes with this kind of fresh, sparkling style of ginger. Comes together and it's like a nice sparkling water, almost like a tonic water as the name might suggest. It's just got a fresh, invigorating style of feel, kind of that clean out the shower sort of vibe going on to it. A little touch of sweetness to it, so that citrus, tonic water, spicy patchouli vibe isn't like overbearing. Nice balance of notes to this. Granted, it's not like the best of the Wanted series in terms of flankers, but the other ones are really, really good. But this one I think is good. Definitely worth checking out. Performance on this is meh. It's like 4 hours maybe of longevity. But if you're at the gym for an hour, like who really cares at that point? I like this fragrance. I wear this to the gym all the time. Definitely worth checking out. It's AZZARO's Wanted Tonic. All right, next up we got one from Jimmy Choo, and it's Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Now you can pick this bad boy up for $34 at discounters for 100 ml. This is not 100 ml. This is my little tiny bottle that I pack to the gym because I really like this one. It's citron, it's bergamot, it's mandarin. It's got a little bit of apple, cedar, vetiver, patchouli. It's got a little bit of moss in there and a little bit of musk. Really awesome fragrance. This is like one of the most zesty, powerful, invigorating fragrances I wear to the gym. This is like doing a line of pre-workout when you smell that citron in here. The citron citrus combination at the top of this fragrance is powerful, in your face, and absolutely awesome. I love how this comes across. It's like getting punched in the nose with an orange. That's basically the best way to describe this. As it kind of develops, you get a little bit of that sweetness from the apple coming through, you get some nice woods, and it does develop this kind of greenness to it. So you get that really strong citron with a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of green coming through, and that sits on just a little bit of a woody base to it. But like I said, that citron that comes through, it packs this punch, so invigorating, so zesty, so fresh. Love wearing this one. Performance on this is pretty good. I get about 5-6 hours of longevity off of this, and the first hour and a half, this does push out fairly well. Awesome, awesome fragrance. Definitely worth checking out. That's Jimmy Choo Man Ice. All right, next up, we got one from the House of ARMAF, and it's ARMAF's El Cielo. Now you can pick this sucker up for $25 at discounters, and this one is a nice, fresh, fruity, almost aquatic, aromatic style of gym fragrance that I absolutely love. It's got this nice apple, melon, bergamot, lemon style of opening. The melon in this gives it kind of like a watery, fresh, fruity style of vibe going on to it, and it mixes with those citruses really nice. Gives you that fresh, sort of invigorating sort of feel. It's not weighed down too heavy with like overbearingly sugary, sweet sort of fruit notes to it. It has this wateriness to it that's really quite nice. In the mid, you get this nice clean lavender that comes through, this nice soft violet, and this little touch of like spicy cypress green that comes through, giving it this really nice, light, airy, aromatic style of vibe going on to it. Mixing with that kind of watery, fruity sweetness and that citrus, it's just a beautiful, beautiful scent profile. It sits on top of this kind of vanilla amber musk cedar style of base. just giving it a little bit of kind of a foundation. It doesn't make it too heavy. It still remains very aromatic, very light, very playful, very fun, and awesome for wearing at the gym. Performance on this, I get really good performance. 6-8 hours worth of longevity and projection for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, pushes out pretty good. So it doubles as a great summer fragrance. I wear this in the summer all the time and I really enjoy this one, but it's perfect for the gym. It gives you that fresh, clean, airy, uplifting sort of vibe going on to it, and it's definitely something you should be checking out. And for $25, I think it's worth it. That's ARMAF's El CIELO. All right, next up we have a tried and true cheapie, and that is NAUTICA VOYAGE. Now you can pick this sucker up for about $15, $20 at various discounters, and this is a cheapie classic, and for good reasons. I love this fragrance. This is like my third bottle of this, I believe. Green notes, it's got some apple, lotus, it's got these marine notes that are mixed in there, a little bit of cedar, a little bit of amber, just a beautiful, fresh, watery, aquatic style fragrance. Little touch of sweetness that comes through, but it really has that nice green, aquatic vibe going on to it. Very fresh, very watery, very refreshing, got this crispness to it, has that kind of cucumber style of vibe going on to it. Nice soft woody base to give it kind of a little bit of that masculine edge to it, and it's just overall an awesome fragrance, and it's just perfect for wearing at the gym. It makes you feel fresh, has that kind of clean sort of vibe going on to it, that crispness that goes on to it. Absolute bang for your buck, one of the best pickups you can have in general, but especially for the gym. Longevity on this, I get about 5-6 hours of longevity off this. I've heard other people get better longevity out of this, but 5-6 hours longevity off this. And projection on this is moderate for the first hour and a half or so. Awesome fragrance. If you haven't heard of this one, I don't know where you've been, but if you don't have this, I definitely think this is a must-have in any fragrance collector's collection. That's NAUTICA VOYAGE. All right, next up we got one from the house of Versace, and it's Versace FRAICHE. Now you can pick this bad boy up for $31 for a tester or $42 for a full presentation. And this is the bougiest fragrance that I have on this list. This is one of those fragrances where like maybe you go to a gym where like everyone's has matching outfits for their bag and their shoes, and they have like all their fancy watches and gizmos and all the high-end cardio machines and stuff like that. And you want to smell like money? That's what this is going to get you there. This is very luxurious smelling. Obviously it's a Versace. It's got that quality to it. Very bright, very fresh, very clean, very invigorating, and it's just got this really energizing sort of vibe that goes on to it. It's got lemon, it's got bergamot, it's got this star fruit, and this rosewood in the opening. The citrus combination is just so zesty with this kind of sourness that comes through with that star fruit with a little touch of sweetness. In the mid, you get these really nice aromatics, this tarragon, this sage, this black pepper. Gives it this just clean aromatic sort of vibe to it with a little punch of spice to kind of really elevate those citrus notes. A little bit of cedar and some woods, a little bit of warm amber kind of comes through with some saffron and some musk, just giving it kind of a light, woody, masculine style of base to it. But that citrus, that spice, that aromatics are really what sings throughout this. Like I said, energizing, invigorating, fresh, bright citrus style of fragrance with those beautiful aromatics. Worth absolutely every penny. Performance on this, 4 or 5 hours worth of longevity, and it does project moderately for the first hour and a half before it settles in. So definitely getting your money's worth. This smells like money. You're gonna feel awesome when you're hitting the gym. Definitely worth checking out. That's Versace's FRAICHE. All right, next up we got one from Calvin Klein, and it's CK All. Now you can pick this sucker up for $25, $27 at various discounters for 100 ml. This is obviously not 100 ml. This is my travel size that I bring to the gym, I pack along with me. Really surprisingly good scent profile. It's got this really, again, like typical gym fragrances, it's got that bergamot and it's got that mandarin, but it has this grapefruit blossom that I really enjoy in the opening. It has this different style of citrus to it, but it has this kind of soft white floral vibe at the same point, and it mixes with a mid of some nice soft florals, some jasmine, you get a little bit of lily, some freesia that mixes in there, and it's got this really nice musky amber vetiver style of base to it that has this like really nice kind of greenness to it, a little bit of kind of like a lemongrass sort of feel, mixing with those citruses and these really soft, semi-sweet style of white florals. And it's just a beautiful scent combination. This is like perfect for like a yoga class. This is how it feels. It's got that fresh, refreshing sharpness to it, but it also has this really nice softness to it from those white florals, this sort of greenness that just adds this really kind of relaxed style of vibe. again, I think this is kind of perfect for those kind of low-key cardio days, maybe a little bit of yoga. Awesome, awesome fragrance. Performance on this, it's a CK, so it doesn't really last that long in general. It's about 4 hours of longevity, and projection is moderate to weak for about an hour, hour and a half before it does pretty much disappear at that point. But even if you can just smell yourself, this just puts you in that really kind of peaceful kind of mind state, still keeps you sharp, still kind of keeps you invigorated and energized, but just a very zen style of fragrance to wear at the gym, and I really enjoy it. Something I think you should be checking out. That's Calvin Klein's CK All. All right, last, but certainly not least, we have one from the House of LATTAFA, and it's LATTAFA Pride's THARWAH. Now you can pick this bad boy up for $25 at discounters, and I scooped this up about 2 weeks ago, and I've been wearing this to the gym for the last 2 weeks, and this one has gotten me more compliments than any of my other gym fragrances. Not sure it's because I joined a new gym and I'm making new friends and all that, but this one is an absolute banger. It's probably like the first LATTAFA, like true freshie that I've come across. It's got mint, it's got bergamot, clary sage, lavender, cedar, vetiver, and musk. And let me tell you, this is just the most refreshing, rejuvenating, fresh, clean style of fragrance that I've experienced, especially from a Middle Eastern house, and I absolutely have fallen in love with this one. The mint in here is very sharp, it's very minty, it's got that icy, cool sort of vibe to it. Those aromatics that come through give it such a nice cleanness, some crispness to it, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous scent profile. The vetiver in here comes through, adding just a bit of a masculine edge and giving it the sharpness to it. Beautiful, beautiful scent profile in this. Performance on this, I get about 6-7 hours of longevity, and it projects for about an hour and a half to about an arm's length. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I'm probably my go-to gym fragrance for the next couple of weeks, because I'm just, like I said, absolutely in love with this one. Amazing fragrance, definitely worth checking out. That's LATTAFA Pride's THARWAH. So there you have it. That's 7 gym fragrances that I think you should know about. And I want to hear from you guys. What are some of your favorite gym fragrances you wear to weightlifting, yoga, wherever? Comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Love the different recommendations. Appreciate you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.